Around 1960s to 1970s, we enter the next phase, and this is the beginning of the 20th century. The first and second generation of computers become more publicly available, and it is used in business, making production even more efficient, faster, and higher quality than before. We can say this period as customization era. Why? Because more products can be created, more types of product. You can have flavors if you want. For example, if you create a toothpaste, you will have strawberry, you have mint, etc. And it can be produced in large quantity because we have the technology from the era before. Today, we are in the era of Industrial Revolution 4.0. Our time is marked by how communication technology is growing at a fast rate. Manufacturing becomes more automated with the introduction of advanced robotics, 3D printing, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things. So, what once was made in factory, we can make on our own home. I would say we can call this era personalization era. Manufacturing companies continue to play a crucial role in the global economy, producing not only simple goods, but also highly complex products like airplanes, satellites, and automobiles. Many concerns about the manufacturing in the future, including environmental issues and how to make manufacturing greener. Industrial Revolution, in fact, was one of the reasons we have global warming now, due to the use of air-polluting fuels and creating product that pollutes our river. We need to also state sustainability issue here. So we need to preserve many commodities. We know that many commodities are non-renewable, so we need to preserve it for future use. People need to work too, right? So what if the machines took over our job? Well, it means people need to have higher education level to get a job now. They have to be skilled, so they will get to work, or you can build your own business by education. Even better, right? That's all about manufacturing companies. Next, we will discuss about service companies. Now let's move on to service companies. Unlike manufacturing, service can be seen, touched, or felt. Service is to be experienced. So instead of selling products, service companies earn its profit by providing valuable services. An example of this would be a hair salon, banks, or healthcare providers. How do we differentiate it from manufacturing company? Here's an easy tip. Imagine as a customer, you want to buy a car. Car is made by car manufacturer, right? So you buy the product. But what if you just want to use the car without having to buy it? Well, you can rent from renting company over a fixed period. You get to use the car, but the car is not yours. There are many ways that we can categorize service. We can say that there are at least 4 qualities. The first quality that we see here is intangible, which means that service cannot be touched, tasted, or seen because they are not product. You cannot see healthcare. Instead, they are experienced through the interaction between client and the service provider. The second is perishable. Services are perishable, which means they cannot be saved for later use. For example, a seat on an airplane or cinema is time specific. So when you miss it, it means your service is gone. The third one is inseparable. Services are inseparable in nature. They are produced and consumed at the same time. For example, when you visit a barber shop, the hairstylist can provide the service while you are present. Of course, they cannot cut your hair when you are not there. The fourth criteria is heterogeneous. Services are heterogeneous. which means that they will never be the same in quality depending on who provide them. For example, two different restaurants can provide the same dish, but the quality can be different due to the chef's skill level.